First point is prepare your mind before a situation. It is not overthinking the situation. It is preparing your mind before you actually go to battle, you actually go to the game, you actually go to rehearsal, whatever it is. But preparing your mind with you to understand that you can get through it. You can get through it. So what are you saying to yourself? What kind of things, what kind of questions are you asking yourself to get through those tough times, or even help you get through? So I asked that while you're in the game, now it's all about, what did I prepare? How did I prepare? If you prepare well, then you have nothing to worry about. The game before the game is all about the mindset that you have before the game time. What is your mindset before you start today? What is your mindset before you start a task? What is your mindset before you start a major event? How do you feel? What are you saying to yourself? What are you doing to make sure that your game time is ready, that you have everything in place for you to show up and show out? Because remember, the people that's in the stands didn't come to see you just to see you. They came to see you perform the way that you have been practicing. Now, what does that mean? That means that the game before the game is all about your mindset, all about what you're thinking about yourself, and that's what we're going to go over today. So one thing that I want you to do right now is to sit tight, and I just want to give you some points, and also not even steps that you can follow, but just points that I want you to acknowledge, or where you are in the phases of life in your game. So the one thing that I want you to understand is about the game is that this is just a game. It's all about how you play, and it's all about the strategy that you have to make sure that you come out on top. Do you have a strategy? No? Then that's fine. Then you need to start building a strategy or a framework that you can follow to make sure that you maximize your life. So the way you can maximize your life is make sure that the people around you understand the direction you're going in. If nobody understands and you have all these people on your team, then all y'all are going nowhere. Do you like going nowhere? No. So let's get that under control first. So let's go back. The game before the game. The thing that I want to talk to you today about is going over points, and the points are: one, let's start here. Let's start in the place with a story of me when I had a time where I had to get ready for the game, but my mindset was not ready for the game. And it showed me that I did not prepare myself for this game that we're about to have. And the game was, my brother and I, we all went out as guys. After we got done eating, we all went out to go to a shooting range. I was like, yes, let's go ahead and go. We about to have some fun, shoot some guns. Let's do it. In the car, I was talking trash to my brother, like, yeah, I'm about to do it up. I'm about to do my thing. When we get out there, so once we get out there, they pull out a menu of all different kind of guns. And I'm like, okay, cool. It was like, what you want, pick the gun that you want. I said, cool, no problem, I want the 9. Well, I picked the 9. When I picked up the 9, my mind left. I tell you no lie. My mind left. I don't know where it went at. I don't know what happened, but I knew that this day was not going to go as planned because the things that I was saying in the car did not match when I picked up the gun. So look how big I am, right? I'm a pretty big guy, and I should be able to hold my own with a 9mm, right? Not at all. Terrible idea, terrible thinking already. So I pick up the 9mm, and I'm going down the range, getting ready to shoot. The thing that happened was, he said, okay, get ready. So you get ready, you pull your gun up, and he said, okay, get ready to fire. So then I put my arm out, and then all of a sudden, you see how solid I am? But my arm did not stay this solid after I fired. So after I pulled the trigger for the first time, my arm went to doing this. I couldn't stop it. The whole entire day was ruined because my big self, still shaking throughout the whole entire day. They was like, you want to shoot something else? No, I don't want to shoot nothing else. So my mindset before the game was not ready. So now, let's fast forward. This has been a couple of months. This has been a couple of weeks, everything. I just went back to the range the other day, and the thing that I understand now that I didn't understand then, which I was around coaches, like guys who've been shooting in the war, guys who've been shooting because of their job, corrections, or military and everything. So I should have been good. No, I wasn't. I wasn't good at all. I wasn't good at all. I was so bad at that. So the thing that I wanted you to know now is that when I went to the range, everything went smoothly because I understood what they were trying to tell me then that didn't connect then, that connect now. You see what I'm saying? I had a plan in place to understand that, hey, this is a learning experience for me. I do not know what I have not trained for. So, went to the range yesterday. Let's get this right. Went to the range yesterday by myself, and the one thing I understood was the training that they gave me was all to prepare me for moments like that, where when you get ready to go to the range and you put your bullets in, there's other people in the range that's shooting guns that's not like your gun. Now, it's louder. It has a little louder echo to it, or however you want to say it. But this is a small room and a lot of noise. So that alone shook me. Let's just get it, let's share it. It shook me a little bit. So what happened was I had to understand, I had to say to myself, why are you shaking? Why are you feeling like this? Why is this bothering you? These are things that I'm asking myself. Gnats, man. These are things that I'm asking myself throughout the whole entire time while I'm at the range. Is why am I feeling like this? Now there's nobody else with me, it's just me. But after the first 10 shots, I begin to come down and I begin to understand that the trigger pull is not about your whole finger, but it's about the tip of the finger. So I was like, cool, got everything. So now let's fast forward even more, because the thing that I want to help you with today is to understand the first point, which is the first point is prepare your mind before a situation. It is not overthinking the situation, it is preparing your mind before you actually go to battle, you actually go to the game, you actually go to rehearsal, whatever it is. But preparing your mind with you to understand that you can get through it. You can get through it. So what are you saying to yourself? What kind of things, what kind of questions are you asking yourself to get through those tough times, or even help you get through? So I asked that while you're in the game. Now it's all about, what did I prepare? How did I prepare? If you prepare well, then you have nothing to worry about. So the next thing that I need you to understand is, when the game time comes, and it will come, what are you doing in the game to make sure that you put up points? What are you doing? Are you going back to your list of habits? Are you going back to your list of framework, or your strategy that you had in place? Or are you just going willy-nilly? Meaning that you're just doing whatever in the moment because it seems like it's something that you should do in the moment. Bad idea. I mean, you're planning to fail. So if you want to fail by yourself. Don't add nobody into your chaos. Make sure you fail by yourself and be okay with that you're about to go into a direction that is going to help you fail. But that's just being open. So the thing is, the next thing that I wanted to let you know is that after the game, what did you diagnose, or what did you audit during that time after the game? How did you audit yourself? Did you audit yourself constructively or non-constructive? Because I mean, are you tearing yourself down, or are you building yourself up? So it's just asking yourself particular questions. What did I do well? What could I have done differently to make sure that I maximize this opportunity? What could I do next time to make sure that this works out better in my favor? Things like that. So next and the last thing that I want you to know is that, what are you doing right now to prepare your mindset to win in every situation? Now remember that we all going to run into obstacles and challenges, but it's all about, what am I going to do today to make sure that I prepare for my better tomorrow? So how are you going to do that? It is one thing to not to quit. You can't quit because, for one, if you have somebody depending on you, you can't quit because they're depending on you. You see what I'm saying? So the next thing is that you have to upgrade your belief in yourself. The way you can upgrade your belief in yourself is, one, believe. Simple. Believe in yourself, and also just go through the process. Go through the process that you have to go through to make sure that you get to the other side of where you want to be at. Now, outside of that, remember, you are the only one who has the game plan that you have for the process that you're going through. Now, sharing this is going to have to make sure that you're sharing it with the right people. Make sure they have the same mindset of a winner that you're developing, or you already have. You see how that makes sense? So the thing that I want you to understand is that the game before the game is all about preparation. Preparation. What are you doing to prepare to get to the next to the next level? What are you doing prepared to make sure your marriage gets to another level? What are you doing? So I just asked you today, and I want you to prepare your mind for what's to come, not go reactive in every situation. Because if you be reactive in every situation, I can guarantee 9 times out of 10, it's not going to go in your favor the way that you want it to. Then that leads to frustration. Then that leads to backsliding. Then that leads to depression, or I wouldn't say depression. I would just say in a state that you feeling like a failure, where you just in this moment of fall. You don't want to be there. I can promise you that you are not meant to be there. But we as human beings lean on 2 things. One is flesh and the other one is the spirit. So the flesh is letting you know you can't. The spirit is letting you know you can. Which one you want to lean on? I would rather you lean on the spirit. So this is the end of the video, and I hope you stay with me this long, and I hope you love the story that we told together. And the one thing that I want you to take from this is remember that you have to prepare the game. You have to prepare before the game that you're going to have. So I ask that today, don't just be here with me just to be here, but I ask that you like, subscribe, and be able to go with me along this journey as I develop, and as I develop you, to give you information to make sure that we are not on the same level, but that we go to the next level to where we should be, not somewhere where we shouldn't be. So I ask that today that you be your best self. You be the best person that you can be, not to please anybody, not to look to anybody else for confirmation or permission. Give yourself permission and believe in yourself today. My name is Will, and I'm signing out. And I just want you to know, declare war so you don't have to lose tomorrow. Let's go.